Welcome to In the Field Radio, 91.3 FM, WVKR, Poughkeepsie Independent Radio. I'm Erin Boogie. Once again, I'm here without Lady D. She said she was going to be able to tap in earlier, but as I've tried to stress repeatedly, it doesn't always work that way. So I just got a couple things to recap this week. We had Black China yelling at people in the Miami airport over vaccines, which was pretty crazy. But I mean, she's known for her antics and stuff, so I guess it's not too surprising. But um, yeah, no, it was crazy. She was standing in the middle of Miami International telling people to get vaccinated. And that was right around the same time. I don't know if it was the same night or the next day or day before. Kodak Black was grabbing his mom's booty and kissing her on the mouth while dancing with her. And I don't know, people generally had a negative reaction to that. They thought he was pretty out of pocket for that one. But once again, I mean, he's known for doing some craziness. Something I don't agree with was Fat Joe referred to DaBaby as 2021's Tupac. I don't really think DaBaby has anything to say like Tupac did. Tupac was definitely ahead of his time. He was revolutionary. He had a message. He had some things to say. I don't get that same vibe from DaBaby. He's never said anything to me that was super impactful. So I'm not exactly sure what context Joe felt that comparison made sense, but it's not for me. So I would be interested to hear other people's opinions on that. Tyga got arrested for domestic abuse. His girlfriend accused him of punching her in the face, and she posted herself up with black eyes. You all know that I think Tyga is the worst rapper ever. So, not that I want to see him in trouble for domestic violence, because I don't think a man should ever hit a woman, but Tyga, what are you doing? So he got arrested for that. He made bail. He was out. He said that it's not what everybody thinks. So stay tuned. We might have an update as to what happened, but his girl is standing by her story. She posted the picture of her, and then she also posted a follow up saying that she decided to go public just in case what happened to her could inspire other people to leave their situations. So I thought that was pretty noble of her. October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, so it's definitely something. It's a pretty important topic. I don't know if you guys have heard of or seen the show Made on Netflix, but it deals with domestic violence. Should be required watching, but since it's not, if you guys have Netflix, definitely check it out. It was a good series for sure, and it deals with those messages. What else? Oh, Kyrie Irving is still not vaccinated. So it's not likely that he's going to play with the Nets. They've said that they will not allow him to be a part-time player. He said that if they trade him, that he's going to retire. So that's a whole mess. The Nets have pulled his card, so that remains to be seen how that gets worked out. But that's an interesting ongoing story in sports. So also I'm hyped, fresh off a sessions event that we had last night. Me and Titan Music and Mikey DeNiro brought AG and Spud Brooklyn out to Brick House Studios. Shout out to them. They did an amazing job letting us host our event at their studio and their event space. If you guys need a spot in Brooklyn, I highly recommend them. They were super professional. They took care of us, and the place is beautiful. We had a great night. The talent in the building was unbelievable, and I want to shout out Skrilla Bin Lit. He found us while he was locked up listening to our radio show, and last night I finally got to meet him in person, sitting in a room with two A&Rs showcasing his music and networking, and now he'll be working with people in my camp, and I hope that the A&Rs follow up with him and his crew, because they definitely got their thing going on. But it was just so cool to have connected with him through this platform and finally get to meet him in person and have it be music business related. I thought that was so dope. He was super hyped to come through. Deb even FaceTimed us yesterday to check in. That was pretty dope. She was super excited that he was able to come out. So I thought that was a really cool story. But the whole event was great. We had great artists come through. We had a lot of good music. Hopefully, I can get some of the music that the artists showcase to play on the show. And so we can play that throughout the upcoming weeks. But with that, we're going to jump into some music, and then we have an interview with GGMG Remo, who's from the Tampa area. He's super dope. He's got a really big sound, and I think you guys are going to really enjoy this interview and really enjoy his music. So make sure you stay tuned, and I'll be back. All right, welcome back to In the Field Radio. I'm Erin Boogie. I'm here with GGMG Remo in the building.
I'm here. It's the GOAT. Okay.
And where are you located?
I'm located Clearwater, Florida, Tarpon Springs area, Tampa Bay, Florida.
Oh, man, you know what? So I just went to Tarpon Springs for the first time ever earlier this year, and they have the best Greek food out there. Now I'm a huge fan of Greek food.
Greek food, yeah. Greek food is the best I have.
It is.
I'm really on Greek food. Right here in Greek town, you can get the best. Mrs. Savakis.
Absolutely. What a small world. Are you from there originally?
No, I'm originally from Clearwater, Florida, but I grew up in Tarpon. I grew up in both areas.
Okay. So not far. All right. So for those that don't know, who is GGMG Remo? How would you describe yourself?
I would describe myself as a journey, because I can take you on all type of roller coasters of my life. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm real. I'm authentic. I'm a great person to be around. I got a sense of humor. I just don't like negativity. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm a good person, great person.
And what was the inspiration behind your name?
GGMG Remo?
Yeah, where did that come from?
Remo came from Reem. I was originally, they used to always call me Reem. And then one day, you know, me brainstorming, freestyling, I put the O on the end of Reem. I said Remo. And I said Remo, and I posted it on MySpace when it first got viral. And it went from MySpace to Facebook, and everybody that I know just start calling me Remo.
And when did you get into music?
I got into music when I was about 7, 8 years old. My cousin used to always come pick me up, and he used to freestyle a lot. But he used to freestyle like on top of the people that was already rapping on the beat. Even if he was freestyling, he'll freestyle something and then he'll stop, and the person that was rapping will finish what he wanted to say. Like, it's crazy. You got to be there to witness it. So ever since then, I was like, I want to rap. So slowly I grew into it, and then I fell off, and then I grew back into it. And then I just went to writing a lot of stuff, and I got great at it.
So was he playing hip hop for you too?
Yes, he was.
What was he playing?
He used to like to play Lil Wayne, the Hot Boys. That was back in the day. 500 Degrees when Birdman them first came out. It was somebody else I'm trying to think of. He used to play too a lot. Oh yeah, he liked to play Tupac a lot too.
That's awesome. And so what artists did you look up to when you were coming up?
I like the Lil Wayne, 50 Cent. I like DMX.
Yes, the GOAT. Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace to the great GOAT. I liked it. There's one more I liked it too. I love 50 Cent, Lil Wayne, DMX, Rick Ross.
So you had like a healthy mix of New York artists and Southern artists in there.
Yeah.
And so you got a new project coming out, Go-ish Part 2, Toxic Love is coming out 9/30.
Yes, September 30th. Be on the lookout.
Are you excited?
Yes, I'm so excited. I can't wait. I can't wait for him to hit his. I can't wait for him to hit his new sound I got for him.
Well, how many albums have you put out already this year? Because you got a lot of music out.
We put one out already.
One out?
Go-ish. Yeah, we put Go-ish one out, and then we're going to do Toxic Love. And
you already have plans for Part 3, correct?
Yes, we got plans for Part 3. You know, that's a story for them. They got to wait on it.
I love that work ethic.
Yes.
So how often are you recording then?
I record all the time.
5 days a week?
I know, 5 days a week.
Wow.
I know. It's crazy.
60 songs in the computer.
It's crazy. I know.
How many songs in the computer?
Yeah, 60. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a lot. I swear. But sometimes I surprise myself. Like, I be riding around in my truck all the time, and I be listening to my hard drive and be like, oh, I forgot I made this. Or, oh, I forgot I said this. It's crazy. But I got a lot of songs. I do a lot of work.
What are some things that you need in the studio to create a vibe for yourself?
Good marijuana. Good marijuana. A nice vibe. I got my boy Dave. He gonna keep me crunk all the time.
Another hood classic.
You know? And we gonna get it done. We will come up with a hit.
Okay, I'm a little biased here, but I think you already did.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course. I had to go back and listen to your catalog to prepare for the interview, and I could not stop listening to Drip Drip. I had it on repeat all day.
Oh, love my drip drip. I'm the GOAT.
And it was so I listened to the new song that's out, Take My Love, and then I listened to Drip Drip, and it's two totally different things.
Yes, it's two different vibes, yeah.
So were you nervous about how your fans would receive the R&B project versus like if they were expecting more rap? Or
definitely nervous, but I know good music, you know, and I grew up listening to good music, soulful music, hip hop music. So it coming from me, I feel like it'll go.
And just in case, part 3 is all hip hop.
Yeah. Part three, we gonna give them what they want anyway. So
going back to your roots.
yeah. Back to the basics.
So what made you decide to slow it down on this project?
Because interacting with people and me, I interact with a lot of females, and they be like, why you don't make female songs? Why you don't make slower songs? You know, where you can just express yourself in a different way. So, you know, I take in that. You know, I try to give them what they want.
No, that makes sense. And so Take My Love is out. How has the reception been on that?
It's got about 400,000 streams already on all the platforms. I think it's got about 250 on Spotify. It seems pretty well. The females ratio to male ratio is 70 to 30 though. So the females really enjoy it, where the males, we're not quite sure. We'll see when we push it.
So it did its job hitting that female audience.
Yes, ma'am.
So you had your listening party yesterday?
Yes. Listening party. We had it. It was great too. We was turned.
Tell us about it. Give us details.
Well, we had a couple classics. You know, we let them hear. We got through a couple ones, paid a couple light bills and telephone bills. We had
it at a strip joint. In Clearwater. It's pretty popular, called Baby Dolls.
Yeah, Baby Dolls. Yeah, we turned up. We gave them what they wanted to see.
And the girls, they gave us a good response back, so that was perfect.
To all the music. The music. They gave us a good response to all the music. They loved it.
And so on this album, you talk about love, heartache, and pain on the album. Were you pulling from personal experiences?
Yes, all personal experiences, things I've been through, things I know people have been through. You know, you just take it all and you come out with the best you can come up with.
Who were some of the producers on the album? Did you work with anybody in particular?
Another hood classic. Me. This brain of mine. You know me. I do a lot of brainstorming. You know, me and Dave be getting it in on the regular. So it be me, him, a good blunt of whatever the hell we be rolling up. Names. But, you know, when we get it in, we have a great time.
Just to explain, I know you guys are recreational. We're all medical card holders down here in Florida.
Listen, we just got it recreational up here, so that was a big deal. I was watching Super Troopers yesterday. I don't know if you guys saw that movie.
My favorite.
But it takes place in New York, and I was like, oh my God, this movie could never be made now that it's recreational. It's funny how it changes the context. But I also wanted to comment on, when I was listening to your music, the quality of your music stood out to me, because we deal with a lot of independent artists and a lot of up and coming artists, and you can really tell the difference when somebody puts in the time to get their projects mixed properly, get them mastered. And yours has that industry quality sound, and I just want to thank you for that.
Thank you. You don't even know what I have to hear about that quality. That quality when I come back and it's all done and peaked out and perfect, and he comes to the door, Dave comes you don't know what it took me to do that. You don't know what it took me. Hey, I'm glad you love it.
Yes, no, it stands out. It definitely stands out. So I salute you guys for that.
I swear, when I listen to it through the radio system, it sounds great. We listened to it all night last night. It sounds great coming out of the speakers.
No, I agree. I had it in my headphones today, and I was like, okay, they really care about the quality of their music, and it was really refreshing.
Yeah.
That's another hood classic.
And so, Dave, you work pretty closely with him on everything then.
I do. We started about 3 years ago, and he just excelled, and I hadn't seen a work ethic like that in a long time. So you got to support that, and he took off. The music he makes, it's rather unorthodox how he does it. 4 bars at a time, and then at the end of the song, you're like, I don't know how it's going to turn out. You hear it, and you're like, wow, that was incredible.
Yeah, no, I agree. I don't say this very often, but I was pretty blown away by the music.
Well, I appreciate it, man. I really think he's got a talent, so that's why we push him.
Yeah, no, definitely keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
So what producers would you like to work with in the future? Or are you just going to keep it in-house?
Oh, I love to work with plenty of producers, but Dave coming everywhere with me now. I can't leave him.
As he should.
I like to work. You know who I really love to work with? I'm not even going to cap. Dr. Dre.
I think that would be awesome. I think you guys would do really well together because he has
I
that
really
sound.
love to work. Yeah, work with Dr. Dre.
Legend.
Yeah, Dr. Dre.
I think that would work. You guys would mesh well.
And
Dr. Dre, if you're listening.
He got so many other artists around him. I think that'll be a great thing.
I agree. I hope he hears this.
Me too.
Who are you listening to right now? Who's on your playlist?
Me.
Just you?
Yeah, right now. She just want to take my love and try to run away so I can beg her to stay.
Yes.
We're get those vocals right to make sure them concerts are right. Lock it in your brain, girl.
Who would your dream collab be? If you could collaborate with any artist, dead or alive, who would it be?
Dead or alive, who would it be? That's a big one. But I'm going to go with alive, though. Lil Wayne.
Oh, the GOAT.
For sure.
What are some
because,
goals?
And I don't just say that because he's great, but it doesn't matter, what period of time he decides to rap. He's great when he does it. It's like, oh, you haven't heard from him for 5-6 years. You haven't heard. But when he comes and he raps, it's like, oh, who cares? Who cares? He's still great.
That's it.
I swear, that's why. He's still great. Because he just did a song with DaBaby.
Yep.
Lonely. If you heard it or not heard it, but it's great. It's great. And I wasn't expecting that from Lil Wayne on that song. He killed it.
No, yeah, he's been dropping some consistent features this year that it feels like, which I mean, Wayne in his prime is kind of his whole career. Rarely does he swing in this.
Yeah, artists dream of careers like that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, he good.
So what are some goals you have for yourself for the upcoming year? Both of you too. What are some goals you guys have?
I want to try to reach me about 6-7 million streams. Try to get my streams more up, try to get my fan base more, more shows, moving all around the world, getting my face seen, mingling with people, getting my face known.
Played Detroit Summerfest this year with T Grizzly.
Yeah, we went to the Summerfest. Yeah,
that was awesome, man.
Franklin. Amphitheater, I just want to expand myself, because I know I got the talent. I got the talent to take me to places I need to go. So I wanna pursue it. That.
And what can we expect next?
Oh, this third one. It's the old me, the original me.
It's called Part 3, the old me.
The old me. Go-ish, the old me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give it back to the original roots. Give them what they known for me to spit. You know what I'm saying?
Freestyle metaphors.
Yeah, freestyle metaphors. Wow, did he just say that? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm known for. So I'm gonna give it to him.
Do you have a time frame of when that will be out or not yet?
December. Yeah, right around Christmas time. For the last quarter. So that way he'll have 3 projects out in 1 quarter, and there hasn't been an artist to do that yet. So I'm pretty excited for that.
Dropping Christmas gift off.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be honest, it's hard to promote 3 albums in 1 year, so it's a chore.
Yeah, no, I don't doubt that, and I do not doubt that at all. Well, is there anything else you want to tell the listeners?
I want to tell the listeners to tune in to GGMG Remo. Go listen to me. Go follow me on Instagram, Facebook. I'm great. I freestyle. I give it to you. I like to sing. I like to do everything. Have fun. No beef. God bless.
And tell them where they can find you. Shout out all your socials.
Instagram, Remo the GOAT, 727. You got Facebook, Remo the GOAT, GGMG Remo. Follow me, add me. What's my
YouTube channel? Another Hood Classic.
Another Hood Classic YouTube
got all his
channel.
videos up
yeah,
there.
all my videos on there. We did videos all in Puerto Rico. Y'all go check me out, man. It's something to see.
All right, and we're gonna get into Drip Drip because that's my personal favorite. But then,
yes.
But then after that, we'll come back with Take My Love. So get ready for that switch up.
Awesome.
Welcome back to In the Fields Radio. I'm Erin Boogie. I hope you guys really enjoyed that GGMG Remo interview. He's super dope, super talented. He's got a big sound, and I know he's got more music on the way. So make sure you tune in to what he's got going on. Make sure you follow him on all his social medias. I know he dropped his socials, so definitely tap in and stay up to date with everything that he's got moving. I also want to let you guys know that we have another sessions event coming October 30th with super producer Amadeus. Look up his credits. He's super fire. He's worked with everybody. Trey Songz. He's worked with Chris Brown. He's worked with Davies. He's worked with everybody. So he'll be up here in Poughkeepsie at a private studio location running a songwriter and producer workshop. So we're work on real live briefs for people that are looking for records in the industry, and then we're going to work with Amadeus on making them big. There will be a question and answer session, so if you have any questions that you might have, any concerns that you might have dealing with the music industry, hopefully that he'll be able to answer them. And we'll see what comes out of that. So if you want to check that out, send an email over to sessionspoughkeepsie@gmail.com, and someone will give you more information on how to participate. That should be really cool. And then, as always, please follow us on social media. We have inthefieldradio.com. We've hired a new blogger named Marcella. She's out of Houston, Texas, and she's doing Fire Women Fridays column. It's super, super amazing. Obviously, we're a female-fronted radio show, so it's real important for us to highlight the females throughout the industry too, the movers and shakers. So definitely check that out. She posted her first article this past Friday. She's working on another one for next Friday. And I'm just as excited as everyone else to see what she can come up with. So that's pretty cool. At In the Field Radio on all social media, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, we're out there. Next week we'll be back. I'm not sure if we'll have an interview next week or not, but definitely tune in, because if not, then we'll have some brand new music to play. So yeah, it's been real. Thanks for hanging with those chicks on Mondays. In the Field Radio, 91.3 FM, WVKR, Poughkeepsie Independent Radio.